Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Just finished hanging out with my mom for the last 2.5 days, making sure that she's taken care of. Today was her first time that she got to go back up to her room so that she could have a full-on shower. Thursday was the day they took out the staples. So they said 2 days after that, which is today, that she could... Was that 2 days? No, 1 day. So they took the staples out and they said basically Friday, if you like, you can have a shower. So she got to get all clean. The last 2 weeks have been, she's been doing, I think I want to go right here. She's been doing sponge baths and things like that. Whenever she'd go to the washroom, she could just clean herself and all that, because she had to be on the main floor and there's no shower on the main floor. So, and she couldn't go upstairs because she just had a total hip replacement. So everything is good. She was very happy as she was going up the stairs, saying she's in no pain like she was obviously when she had the bad hip, but now she's just has the pain of the surgery and not the pain of the hip, which was way worse than the pain from the surgery. So so she went up, and then my sister got her all ready for the shower and stuff, and then we just put my sister bought one of those inexpensive baby monitors, and basically when I slept over or my sister slept over, we slept in my mom's room. My mom was on the main floor in the dining room, the den area, and we got her a hospital bed. So we put the baby monitor in there, the transmitter, and the receiver was upstairs. So when she had a shower, you know, she needs her privacy. So we still put the transmitter part of the baby monitor in the bathroom just in case she needed my sister to come up and help her or something happened, right? So, you know, people slip all the time in bathroom scenarios, especially when you are recovering from hip surgery. So Wednesday, got there, hung out with my mom. My sister left. We had dinner, nothing super special. I think we had bacon and eggs the first night. Eggs for dinner. Bacon and eggs, breakfast for dinner, that's what you say. Anyway, so it's the next one. I always think that this is Mississauga Road, but this is Heritage. After we had our bacon and eggs, my mom and I discussing what kind of movie we wanted to watch, and I said, you know what, I haven't seen some of the old Mission Impossibles for a while, and I thought she would enjoy it, and she did. And last night, the first night we watched Fallout, and then last night we did the Rogue one. So that's what we watched. And then so Thursday morning, my sister got there at 8. My mom woke up at 6:30. I woke up at 7. We had our coffee. We got all ready, and then we drove. My sister came to the house, drove us to the Oakville Hospital, and had her staples removed. We had to wait. We were supposed to be there for 9. We got there before 9. And I think we had to wait an hour and 15 minutes approximately. I think it's get backlogged, right? And I don't ever hold that against medical professions. It sucks when you're scheduled to be there for 9. You'd hope to be brought in at 9, but things happen, and I totally get it. And you think the earlier the better, because, you know, by the end of the day, people are going to be offset by possibly 2 or 3 hours, I would imagine. If it's already off by an hour at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse throughout the day. So anyways, Mom, they brought us into a room, got her up on the bed, got all the stitches out, and that's a little machine, a little almost like scissors, and 2 of the prongs go under, and then the top one bends it so that the staple bends like this, and then you can pull it straight out, because the staple goes in the skin and curls in, and then when they bend the middle and pull up the sides, it unreleases. And my mom said it just kind of felt like little ant bites. It wasn't painful. It just had this little, tiny little sting to it. And I think she had like 30 staples holding her hip together. And so they took them all out. And then I treated my mom and my sister to Tim Hortons lunch. And we sat in the cafeteria and just talked about stuff. And my mom was feeling pretty good. So after we got home from the hospital, I set up the pressure washer and pressure washed the whole deck. And then did her whole patio. And that probably took maybe 1 or 2 hours. So now her deck and her patio look kind of brand new. And that was kind of fun to do. How many people like pressure washing stuff and seeing the results at the end? It looks amazing. Cyclists, be aware, be aware. And then sometime during the afternoon, or probably during our afternoon coffee after I did the pressure washing, Carol sent a text saying, "What is this?" And it was a picture of what I thought right away was a mink. And it turns out it was a mink. And then she couldn't remember if she had pressed record on a video, and she did. And so she got some really cool footage of this mink in our backyard. And I think he was after a rabbit. So she heard this commotion going on. And so she went back, and I guess when she got closer, she spooked the rabbit, and the rabbit kind of took off. And then she noticed the mink, and so she didn't know what it was at first because of the way it was positioned. But then she got some really good shots of it. So here's that footage. And so last night we watched, I think it was Road Nation, and then she fell asleep halfway through. So I just gave up, shut everything down, made sure she was good for the night, went up to bed. I probably fell asleep at around 11:30, just like watching videos and stuff. And then I think she woke me up, again, because of the baby monitor situation. So she started watching TV, and that woke me up. And so I went down, had coffee, and then I made sure, again, she had her coffees, and she was all set up with her ice pack thingy on her hip. It's like 50 minutes off, and then 20 minutes to an hour off, and then on, off, on. You do that a few times per day, and that's supposed to help the swelling stay down. And then after that, I've just been working on my latest KBD Productions TV video, which I'm about just over half done. So right now it's almost 3:30. I really wanted to have it completed and uploaded for you guys today and have a nice Friday upload for you, but I was rushing it, and it was starting to, I don't know, I started getting anxiety about me screwing it up and not doing a good enough job, and you guys deserve the best editing that I can do. So pretty much at around, I don't know, 2:45 to 3 o'clock, I just said, you know what, there's no way I'm going to get it done without rushing this to death and then screwing up something. I'm going to finish the rest when I get home tonight, and then tomorrow morning and then get a good thumbnail going, and you guys will have a great video to watch on Saturday afternoon or Sunday, whenever you guys want to watch it. Last week's video is still my #1 video out of the last 10 that I've released. So thank you very much. It's doing really, really well. If I do launch a video and it doesn't do well at the beginning of the month, I have to get another one out there as quickly as possible. But in this situation, the one I launched last week is doing super, super awesome. And that was the one at the Canadian gas station. So that's doing really well. Thank you very much, guys, for all your support on that video. So I mentioned this in the ending of yesterday's video, like I'm mentioning it at the end of this video. My uncle is doing better. Today he had a meeting with his cardiologist to find out why his heart was racing the way it was. So he's giving us little scares every once in a while, and we're just gonna hope, fingers crossed, and hoping that the doctors figure out all the things that are going on with him right now. And again, I wish him all the best. So I can't wait for the updates from today's meeting with the cardiologist. So again, fingers crossed for my uncle. So it is now 3:30. It's gonna be, I'll be home about 4:43. I'm almost empty on gas, but it looks like I'll probably make it to that same gas station in Shelburne, and I'll gas up there and then head home. Carol said she went to Costco today and bought me my salad and my mushrooms and some steak. So probably have a nice big salad and a steak for dinner. So I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today and on this little catch-up vlog. And not catch-up, but catch-up vlog. Update information vlog. I just realized I left my water behind me. Can I reach it? Ooh, nice. It was close enough. Woo! Nice. All right. Have a great weekend coming up, guys, and we'll see you again in the next vlog. Hopefully, I'll be able to shoot more stuff for you. Ciao.